Have you ever had one of those days that you just feel like the whole world is against you? I'm having one of those days. So, I found a nice place to sit for a while. I'm not sure how much I've told you guys yet about my life. I know I've touched on some things. Right now I'm struggling with doctor's appointments and somewhere to live, medical insurance. It's been quite a bumpy ride. And my little dog, I'm so worried about him. He's gonna be 19 years old, but these last couple days he hasn't been doing so well. I really think that he's not gonna hang out with me a whole lot longer. And I don't have any friends here. I feel very lonely dealing with all of this right now. I had started to feel like I was getting somewhere in life, and then just all of a sudden everything went to hell again. Just out of the blue for no good reason. My camper fell apart. So now I just have the truck with all of my stuff in it. My dog's not doing good. I'm not working. I'm bored to tears. I don't have a whole lot of fuel in my truck, so I can't just go wherever I want. I gotta stay near Reno because that's where my doctors are. That's where work is. Eventually, at some point, I'm either gonna have to go to the hospital for surgery or go back to work. Try and figure out how to do both or whatever, I don't know. This surgery is really important, and going back to work is pretty dangerous. But because of my medical insurance the way it is at the moment, I may not have a choice. Good times. Good times. I've been in hermit mode for a good 6 months. And I've been absolutely okay with it. Until I started having to deal with all this surgery stuff. And now I just keep thinking, like, I just feel so alone. I feel so alone. And the people that I do have in my life are so far away. My mom's done a lot to help me out lately, and I'm so appreciative of it, but I can't just keep asking her for everything. Fuck, I'm almost 40. I'm in my late 40s. I'm in my late 40s, and I still have to call my mom and ask her for everything. And I'll be honest, I'm struggling today. I'm struggling so hard. As hard as I have been working to get back on my feet, to take care of myself, and to just keep having setback after setback like this, and not really having anyone to lean on. And losing my little dog. It starts to feel like I've been defeated again. And I'm so afraid that this time I don't have the strength. Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? What else am I gonna do? Giving up's not an option. It never is. It never is. No matter how much you want to, sometimes it's just not the option. Let's hope tomorrow I actually get most of my shit together. Although at this point it doesn't make a whole lot of difference to my current situation. Just puts all my doctor's appointments out later and later. I need to get in to see one of my doctors before Wednesday. Otherwise I'll have to go back to work, which, not that I don't want to go back to work, but it's not a good idea. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a radiologist. I really can't convey exactly what my issues are, other than that there are severe problems with my spine, and I'm risking paralysis. Permanent nerve damage is likely. And I need surgery on my spine. So, throwing brake rotors and car batteries and other heavy parts all day long, climbing up and down ladders, knowing that my right leg could just become paralyzed and I'll fall at any time because it happens. It's not a good idea. It's not safe. I do miss my coworkers though. Closest thing I have to friends here. And I really hate just being stuck doing nothing. I mean, literally nothing. Like, everybody wants a day or two to just relax and do nothing, but not when you're stuck. And for God knows how many days at a time. By yourself. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Just in the cab of your truck. I mean, of course I get out of the cab of my truck and spend time outdoors and whatever, but it's still, after a couple of days, it gets pretty, boring. Especially when all you have is time to think. No one to talk to. So you start making videos that nobody's gonna watch. But at least I feel like I'm talking to somebody, I guess. Because it's not a whole lot different than talking to myself, which I do all the time. Now I'm just starting to record my insanity. Promise, guys, one of these days these videos will get more interesting. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna get through this bump in the road. Sitting by the lake helps. It really does. beautiful and it's peaceful. Wish I could stay here, but I don't get service, and when you're a woman camping by yourself, you don't want to stay where your phone don't work. If nothing else, I hope that I can be some sort of inspiration to somebody, like, even if it's just so that somebody else out there can understand we're not the only one suffering. Everybody's suffering somehow. We've all got our shit. And believe me, life has never been a cakewalk for me. And believe me, there are times that I want to give up, but it's not an option. It's really not an option. So if I can pick it up and keep on moving, so can you. Even if you feel like you're all alone, you're really not. I mean, I get it. I really feel alone right now. Really. I wish I just had someone to cuddle with me. Pet me and tell me I'm cute and feed me a taco. That'd be great. But there are people who care about me. They're just not here. They can't be here right now, so I'll be alright. Giving up's not an option. Please remember that. I didn't come this far to only come this far. Neither did you.